If anyone watching this works at American Eagle or knows somebody that works at American Eagle, get this message to them ASAP.
If anyone from American Eagle who was involved in the creation of Sydney Sweeney's most recent advertisement booked into my Pilates class, I would give them the hardest exercise class that I was capable of doing on the lightest possible spring load with 0 breath cues. And I would make it the toughest exercise class that they'd ever experienced in their lives.
Right on. You show them. You show them. You make them exercise. You make them get fit. Yeah. Is that real? I can't even tell anymore. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Zeducation and welcome to another very important episode of Woke Cringe. Folks, a lot of people out there saying woke is dead. Woke is this, woke is that. It ain't dead. That's one of the main points I want to get across with this series. These people are still out there. They're still going crazy. They're still infecting the minds of a lot of young people out there and negatively impacting the direction of their lives, all right? We don't want that. Yes, there's been some good stuff happening. Comedy is coming back a little bit. In the corporate world, we're seeing a lot of this nonsense go away for now, but we don't want it to come back. So anyways, we're going to play today's game. Today's game is if you cringe, you win. It means your brain works. It means you think these ideas are dumb. It means you think these people are acting irrational. But we got to keep testing people. We got to keep this stuff fresh. We don't want anyone slipping into this insanity. Before we get into today's show, if you see this graphic here, roughly 4 in 10 of you watching this right now are not subscribed. If you like what we're doing here at Zeducation, please support us by simply subscribing. And if you want to go a step further, click the bell for notifications for when new videos are uploaded. Now let's play today's game. If you cringe, you win. Go. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows an unbridled cultural shift toward whiteness. Advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Why do they got Britney Spears on there? Why are we attacking Britney here? She's got her own problems. Anyways, so just for being herself, Sydney Sweeney being herself, she is a problem. Her reflection is ugly, to quote MSNBC here. Whiteness. Oh. My point exactly. These people still have giant platforms. This is MSNBC, a mainstream source, putting this on their website. It's insane.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
See, and then you have that insanity, these stupid messages trickle down to people, and they make videos like this. This is how they really think. When that commercial had nothing to do with race. But they made it about that. Of course they did. That's what they've been doing for a very long time now. It's very sad. The dangerous rise of men who won't date woke women. And this is kind of old, but a nice reminder that this is out there. Accept it. Accept this nonsense. This babbling, gargling, I don't know what.
I hate men. Men are bad. Men are the root of all evil, especially white men. Screw men.
If you don't want to date that, you're a problem. You're dangerous.
So they disagree with you. They do. And I disagree with them. And that's fine. That's what makes America great, right, Pant Ward?
Wait for it.
I should rephrase that. Yes. But yeah, I did think
opinion are perfectly
yes,
fine.
that's a better way to say it. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no. We can't say America is great. It references Trump's campaign slogan, and B, this is an awful, horrible, awful. Can't even imagine a worse hell on earth than America. This place that has given women the right to vote, given women giant platforms, even started a professional women's basketball league called the WNBA. This awful, horrible, can't even believe it's this bad place called America. I can't say that. Someone told me in my earpiece that I said America is this great place. I need to rephrase that. I'm sorry. Let me say something else. What a sad, sad clip there. Very, very sad. How do I get us over there? says PETA. Well, cow, you have to not taste delicious. And you have to be like a dog. You have to really be cuddly, be excited to see us all the time, bring us joy, you know? Maybe you can hunt. Can you hunt, cow? No? Okay.
You can't fit into the shower of your hotel room. Just remember, your body is not the problem. It's the hotel's fault for not being plus size friendly. What is happening in the world right now?
Staying in this hotel and I can barely fit into the shower. I'm a size 20. Going backwards. Ready? This is me going in sideways. I can only just fit. I do not recommend this hotel. It's just like a frustrating design thing, right? This is not plus size friendly.
Let's get this straight. All right, so it's the hotel's fault that you don't fit because they're not plus size friendly. You're serious?
I feel like this plus size thing that has popped up in the last, I will say 10 years, maybe a little bit more recent. But this plus size acceptance, everything needs to cater to us. Planes need to make bigger seats. Hotels need to make bigger showers, blah, 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 blah. It's just it's a symptom of this wokeness that we have seen in our culture. And it has derived from, oh, I'm a victim, you're a victim. Oh, me too, I'm a victim too. Oh, wait, what about me? I'm also a victim. And the plus size thing doesn't even make sense because they can change that. You have the ability to change your weight. So anyways, it's just this victim mentality that has come with the wokeness. So, and it still exists, clearly. Liberal upset because no one will join her rebellion.
I was crying in the pizza restaurant with my boyfriend. He's my husband now. I'm not going to call him. I feel weird about that. He's my boyfriend. And I'm just crying.
This is real?
I just start crying because I realize how incompetent I am trying to start my rebellion on here. For those of you who know, I've been trying to start a rebellion. And I'm just like,
can't tell if it's real.
But I'm like, it's not exactly my fault. It's just like all these things coming up, this repressed energy, like my anger, my absolute anger. You get what I mean? No, you don't. You don't get what I mean. I've been screaming to a phone for the past 2 years, not going anywhere because I'm incompetent and I don't know how to lead a rebellion and nobody will help me.
Again, I don't know if that's real or not. But there's something there. There's a realization there, a coming of age moment in that reel. Sadly, well, good for her. It looks like she might be in her 20s, 30s maybe. And she's realizing this before she becomes these old 50, 60s, 70-year-old single people that are out there protesting every day, doing nothing with their lives. Just grasping, reaching, clawing for purpose, finding it on crying, throwing soup on paintings, gluing your hands to the roads, screaming out into the abyss about Orange Man. She's realizing this. We're watching this in real time. And that's great. It's an amazing thing. Stop wasting your time, lady. I'm rooting for you. I'm pulling for you, ma'am. New York school district hit with lawsuit over Spartans mascot deemed symbol of white supremacy. Oh, yeah. It was only a matter of time. I have been waiting for the Minnesota Vikings mascot to be deemed problematic, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, especially in a state like Minnesota. But it will. Mark my words. It will happen very soon, especially if it's already happening at the college level. ICE wants to deport Wisconsin driver charged with being drunk, causing crash that killed 2 Minnesota teens. An illegal immigrant from Honduras drove drunk down the wrong way, killing 2 innocent teenagers. This wasn't even their first DUI. Yet this is the headline the Minnesota Star Tribune went with. Sadly, I'm not surprised from the Star Tribune. Let's just, at face value there, that makes sense, Star Tribune. Someone here illegally killing people? Maybe we should get them back to where they came from. Okay? They're here causing havoc, killing people. That's not good.
Last night, the conversation my fiance and I had before we went to bed was, if this happens, we won't be having kids. At least not in the next 4 years. We definitely can't have them in the state we live in now. I'm already a high risk, and if we wait 4 years, I'll be pushing 36, which makes me high risk and a geriatric pregnancy, which means it's probably never going to happen for me. Not here in the US, definitely not here in Charleston, South Carolina. We could move back to our home state of Maine. They're a protected state, or to Vermont, somewhere in New England. But even then, who's to say what's going to happen? And then waking up to text between myself and my female friends and my LGBTQ plus friends, and not knowing what the world's going to look like for them either. So I hope you voted, and I hope you know what you did when you voted.
Nice little flashback to the election there. Once again, these woke ideas trickling down into people's lives and negatively impacting them. Not going to have kids, not going to have a family because their politics didn't go a certain way. Not to mention, no rights have been or will be lost under Trump. That's just the stupidest, silliest thing that I've heard. So, very sad. I hope she snaps out of this. And for her sake, she doesn't make a decision of not having kids that she'll regret forever. You know, you hate to see it. Very sad. Why are Americans so obsessed with protein? Blame MAGA. From the Liver King to the Podcast Bros to RFK Jr.'s Maha constituents, America's infatuation with protein has reached a fever pitch, and it's undeniably gendered. The hard-hitting reporting there from Vanity Fair, amazing. Protein, gaining muscle, working out, bad. Angry young males. How dare us want to lift weights and eat protein to get bigger and stronger? Shame on us. Shame on us. When you meet your meat like this, it's not so appetizing. I beg to differ. That looks delicious. Not gonna lie. Like that nice little T-bone there. I mean, that's a big T-bone. I want it. I'm going to eat a steak tonight just because of this meme. Amy Poehler says, we all played people we should not have, as she reflects on controversial SNL sketches. Very unfortunate that she's apologizing for comedy. Disgusting. This is one of the things I hate the most is when this wokeness, this guilt seeps into comedy. And there are quite a few comedians that this has affected their professional lives, their comedy. It's gone downhill. Big time. Because they get latched onto these stupid ideas and they forget about what they're there for. Comedy, making jokes, making people laugh. Oh, you can't joke about that. You can't do that. That makes bad comedy. Period. Nina Dunham says conservative misogyny led to MAGA movements. Glad to see she's doing all right. Glad she's out there still kicking.
What they're saying on a subject, like becoming more extremist, like, and if someone you know was very believed in equal gender rights, but all of a sudden are leaning towards like traditional values, and that might be a sign that they're becoming more extremist. But we
Canada police right there. There you go, Canada. Great job. Great job. If you believe in traditional beliefs, like there are only two genders, for example. That's a traditional belief these days. You're an extremist, according to the Canadian Police Department. You might have someone knocking on your door soon, just so you know.
The projection of women in boxing and the issue or the theme about the ring girls in an all-female fighting card. And the
ring boys?
Sexualization of women.
You want ring boys?
Well, a couple of people have said that why don't have boys or none of any of them at all. I just wanna bring to the attention the conversation of it.
Yes.
Next
Thank
question,
you.
Please. If anybody wants to submit an application to be a ring boy to MVP, send it to that young man.
Send it to Kamala Harris.
My question is for Jake Paul. Jake, obviously, you know, you don't see...
W for Jake Paul. It was about a month ago now, but a good Jake Paul win there. Oh, let's have ring boys. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up.
They loved having white Americans in their village. Now, I done replaced them. And they are looking at me like, who, you? You that look like us? You're here to help us, to save us? What happened to the white people? And you bald, you ain't got no hair, and you childless, so you really not a woman. in their culture and at that time, you're not a full woman if you don't have children.
Context, she moved to Africa, obviously. So, yeah, no, that's this awful, horrible place, America. You moved over there, and that's how they treated you, you know? You wanted to move over there. You wanted to move over. You should stay over there.
I don't want to hear another white person say the word illegal for the rest of my life. We are living on stolen land. Our ancestors forcibly and violently seized this land from the indigenous peoples who were living here for generations before we ever showed up. We do not get to call them illegal. We don't own the planet. Nobody does. We are evolved monkeys with opposable thumbs who use them to write little monkey scribbles on a slice of tree, and we call it a birth certificate with our little monkey sounds. All of it is made up. None of it is...
All right, we're not going to listen to any more of her gargling. But yeah, this is on point. This stereotypical, crazy-eyed, angry, white liberal woman. Yelling into a phone thinking she's changing the world, right? It's hilarious. Honestly, this is why we featured on this channel. This is funny. This is comedy gold. I love it. Keep doing it, please.
Don't like ice? I bet you like ice in your soda. Watch out for that fresh... Watch out for that fresh air! My guy wants all the smoke right here, you know? What are you looking at? Oh!
Be careful out there, man. I love your videos. I don't want them to end. That guy's trying to end them. Be careful out there. Be careful for that fresh air. Liberal offended by American flag design on Weber Grill.
Tell me you're a Trumper without telling me you're a Trumper. I'll go first. Shabam! America. That's another again.
Dude, I would love that grill. Where can I find that, lady? You know, it's a twofer. You get a sweet looking grill that makes great burgers, and you trigger the right people. It's a great thing. I want it. Point of view, you're a liberal, and it's sometime between 9 and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
I am your home.
Dude, I can't believe this is real. Oh, yeah. Powerful. Powerful statement.
You belong here.
This is stolen land.
The stolen land. Ah.
I think you all said you didn't pay for.
I wonder how many minds they changed with this protest. This is I'm so embarrassed for them. I do need a haircut though, so maybe it's not a bad idea to head on down to that protest. Where can I find this? When Walmart don't let you shoplift no more. Enforcing laws, no stealing, right? That is racist, obviously. So yes, Walmart, you are racist for enacting those laws. Shame on you. How'd you do in today's game? Did you cringe at all? If you did, you win. And it's a good sign. It means your brain still works. It means you see these people, you want nothing to do with them or their ideas, and that's a good thing. Now, show your kids, make sure they don't fall into these traps when they go to college. College is coming up. Give them an anchor. Don't let them go off to school and be brainwashed by this nonsense. Let me know how you did down in the comments while you're down there. Please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. That's it for today's game. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Education.
Yes, or no,
Idiots.